people want to hate on it. Like, I think some people are hating on it. A lot of people love it. I love it.
Love it.
You love it.
Love it.
It's available on Star City Games.
Did I say?
No, it's Jason, not
Jason.
Taylor. It says Jason on his deck list anyway.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what it says.
Maybe he goes by. Okay, maybe he goes by both names. Maybe his first name's Jason. He goes by Taylor or something. I don't know. Okay, either way, Raflowitz plays a creeping tarpet on turn 1 to Griffin's double islands.
Rashad with the runoff.
Yeah,
Rashad still hooked up to his wires.
All right, so Inquisition from Raflowitz. Rashad's getting some confirmation, and Inquisition takes a Mana Leak, and Mana Leak gets Spell Pierced. Huh. We may have the wrong deck list, which would be interesting. I mean, obviously, this so far it matches the deck list we have. He's played Island, Creeping Tarpet, Inquisition, and those are all in the deck. Is this? It looks way more like a blue-black control list right now, from what I can tell. So that's possible. So, Inquisition resolves, and he gets an Into the Royal out of Griffin's hand.
Could be good later.
Yeah, this is more like, I guess, a rugged list. Why did I call it Turbo Land? Because I totally didn't see the Lightning Bolt. That's the only... Yeah, Turbo Land, it's more... Yeah, it's rugged. Why did I...
Still, it's kind of like Turbo Land.
I don't know why. I think I just completely skipped over the Inferno Titan and just saw blue-black. Or blue-green. Gosh. Yeah, so... Anyway,
Preordained. Kind of like Turbo Land.
And there's Despise. So
take one of them, Jace.
So Taylor's Inquisition, Despise, and Spell Pierce have now taken a Mana Leak, Into the Royal, and Jace the Mind Sculptor out of Griffin's hand, and given Taylor a heck of a lot of information as to the fact that what he's playing against.
Yeah.
Empty board here besides lands. Both players with 4 lands in play. Griffin with a fresh Raging Ravine tapped right now, but
could get edged.
Could get edged because a Tectonic Edge is now in play on Taylor's side of the board.
There's Jace Bellerin.
And there he is.
Taylor's going to Despise again. He's going to take that other Jace. Fantastic. And we're seeing the power of Despise here. And the power of the answers that they've printed for Jace and for Planeswalkers, frankly. And Griffin's going to crack his Scalding Tarn, Search of a Mountain. Griffin's off to a really slow start, though. And all the disruption from Taylor is not helping. And Bolt's going to come down at Taylor's head. And here comes Jace number 3 off the top of the deck. Not too shabby. Well, that'll bring you back into it. Surprised. Surprised to even see that. And I'm sure Taylor's not pleased to see it either. Or Jason, depending on which one's actually his name. Any Jace is to kill a Jace. Plays Tectonic Edge. I'm really surprised that he has not attempted to, that he didn't destroy that Raging Ravine when he had a chance. And especially if he didn't have the leak right there. What was it representing? I don't know. Anyway, Inquisition comes down. It's going to take either a Mana Leak or a Lightning Bolt. And the leak goes. He could have kept him off green. He wouldn't have even had that Oracle out right now. Or this Lotus Cobra he's about to draw. guess them's the breaks. Now he edges it. I don't know, man. I think that was a turn too late, though. And there comes a Misty, and it's going to get him another Forest. I mean, neither one of these guys is really having any sort of board presence here. But yeah, I don't know why he didn't just edge that green source when he had a chance. They just slowed him down, slowed down Griffen on his green for like a couple turns. He flips over the same card that was on top of his library before he shuffled it. And here comes Stoneforge. Yeah, I'm so used to that. Tapping 2 mana, playing some. Okay. So he beats in with the Griffin attacked with the Oracle, taking Taylor Jason to 18, and Jason Taylor plays a Jason Mind Sculptor.
Jason Taylor?
Jason Taylor. Yeah, he played with Miami for a while.
Fair enough.
What's up?
There's Griffen with a pretty good side of the board, but Jace can make that change pretty quick. Depending on how long Griffen lets him stick around. He can definitely take him down to 1 counter right now, but
with Halimar Depths, shouldn't the top card of his library have been revealed?
that's something that's always confused me about Oracle.
Because like with the trigger on the stack, his library should.
It's Halimar Depths is just look at the top 3, right?
Right, but still, no. What I'm saying is, with the Depths trigger on the stack, he should have had the top card of his library revealed. I think, right?
You mean the 4th one down?
No.
Or
with the trigger on the stack before he looks at the top 3. He played a Halimar Depths, right?
Okay.
Off the top of his library. He left the top card turned face down.
Oh, yeah. It didn't. I would think it would need to be revealed.
Right.
I didn't notice. I thought you were talking about like the 4th one
No,
down.
no. I know that when the ability's resolving, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That he doesn't see
A
all
little
of
bit
it.
confusing. Sorry about that. And there goes Jace. Frost Titan on top of Griffin's library, and plenty of lands to play it as soon as he can get it from the top.
All he has to do is preordain.
It's hard to drink out of a bottle that has the lid on still. And there's the preordain you mentioned. Gets that Frost Titan, at least if he wants it.
I imagine he does. It doesn't seem like a terrible thing to
Yeah, I mean, he
here.
can play it right now.
Right.
And that's, but does he play it right into something like Mana Leak? I believe he's only got 6 lands in play, so playing it, he doesn't have the option to play Mana Leak and then have mana up to like Spell Pierce or anything. Well, then again, Taylor's got plenty of land anyway, so it's irrelevant. There's a Frost Titan. Yeah, that's right. He has plenty of mana because of Lotus Cobra.
Right.
But Taylor has plenty of mana too. Taylor doesn't have a mana leak anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Griffin's going to bash in with the Oracle and the Lotus Cobra.
Take away a quarter of Jason's or Taylor's life total.
points.
Yeah, health points. Have you listened much to the Chapin Spook album yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to hear it yet.
Okay, it's really good. Some of the songs that I hadn't heard, I really like.
Yeah?
Like, my favorite is Brewmaster's Delight.
Nice.
And Mise, I think is the other one.
Remind me, I have to show you the short we did
Okay.
tonight.
There's Inferno Titan on top. So, Taylor about to,
Yeah, he's about to
scoop it up, right? Because he's about to get tightened
scoop
out of the game. All right, so now, again, as Rashad mentioned, we may have the wrong list here. Did you see any red cards from Taylor the entire game? And did you see like Gitaxian Probe? I mean, because it looked like blue-black control. I didn't see anything to indicate that it may have been Splinter Twin Exarch. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't see Gitaxian. I didn't see Gitaxian Probe. I didn't see Seagate Oracle. Obviously, no Splinter Twin or Deceiver Exarch.
But did we see anything that we don't see on this list? That's
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't think we did.
You're right.
We saw Jace.
We saw Inquisition Mana Leak.
Oh wait,
Spell Pierce.
did we see Bellerin on his side? I think we saw Bellerin.
We definitely saw Bellerin. So, yeah, this is the wrong list.
It's the wrong list.
Okay. So we can we'll have to get the correct list. So what it looks like then is World's Era Blue-Black Control versus World's Era Rug. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are some Scars cards in there. He also played Despise, didn't he?
So
that's at least you know.
Now I'm so upset that I did not bring my sonic screwdriver with me this weekend. Because I was saying, we're live from the TARDIS. I'm the Doctor. I'm here with Rory. We're traveling through time, watching standard matches through the ages. But unfortunately, I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, at least you were able to bring it up.
I did, and of course I will again.
Yeah, I'm not sure about. Like, you know, I'm not sure how many other cards Taylor had in his list. I think we just saw Despise from New Phyrexia. I don't remember seeing anything else. So anyway, let's take a look at the
Double
sideboard.
Despise, by the way. While you stepped out for a second,
Despise. Okay.
Taylor went Despise, right? Took both of Griffin's Jaces, and then he goes top deck Jace. I was like, are you kidding? Like, that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we were saying earlier about discard spells. Like, they're so good. I almost feel like maybe the strength of them is more about their information. This is, I mean, something coming from thinking a lot about Gitaxian Probe recently. The information that you gain off of it seems like it may actually be more viable than, or not more viable, but more valuable. That's the word I was looking for. Than the actual taking the card. You know, like something like the Gitaxian Probe, which replaces itself and can be free, you know, mana cost-wise, you just pay 2 life. It's like you get the information and you get to replace a card, and you don't give them the chance to just top deck the card that you just were about to take. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, basically what I'm saying is, would you rather have somebody discard a Jace, or would you rather discard a Jace and then top deck another one, or would you rather just draw a card off of it instead, like Gitaxian Probe lets you do?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, it's a strange comparison, but I think I called Gitaxian Probe like the reverse Thoughtseize, because you pay 2 life, just like you would with a Thoughtseize, but instead of taking a card, you draw a card. But then again, if you paid the 2 life, you're not paying the black mana, so you at least get that. You're not paying the mana.
Right.
So I don't know. I really like Gitaxian Probe a lot. It's one of my favorite cards in the set. So, and I think the information is great. So, all right, let's look at the sideboards. I know I started getting there, but I think we got distracted. Tough to really look at the sideboard of Taylor's list, since we don't actually think that's the right
Taylor's
list. Yeah, but Griffin's list. You've got Acidic Slimes, Into the Royal, Burst Lightning, Flash Freeze, Pyroclasm, Obstinate Bailoff, and Tumble Magnet. I think Acidic Slime seems decent, Into the Royal as well.
Yeah.
Not sure what number that is, and then neither was the Judge,
Yeah,
I guess.
right.
There's kind of a scribble there, but
We haven't seen it. I mean, we just didn't see enough of Taylor's list, really.
yeah, I mean, it looks
So
very
Taylor's
much like Blue-Black Control.
acidic slime, I think, into the royal. I think those
That's
are like
about
the
the
ones.
best things to bring in against something like blue-black, because you can slime the Jaces or bounce them if you want.
You can't slime the juices.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You can bounce the Jaces and slime the, I think I meant Manlands.
That.
I was already jumping into what you target with Into the Royal.
You gotta stop trying to look at the
And
other
I
list.
keep picking up the other list too and going, well, this list has
So what would that work
Wow.
against? But
It's not the right list.
so what other targets does he have for acidic slime? I don't know.
So Adrian Sullivan tweets into us about Machine Red doing well. Not sure. We haven't heard any word whether or not there's a Machine Red list going around, but hopefully we'll see some interesting things. I know that's a possibility, and people have even been talking about what somebody was even saying. What was it? It was Beards on Fire, I think, on Twitter, talking about Karn in Big Red or Machine Red kind of thing. So not necessarily the same list, but both a version of Red that goes big rather than Goblin guiding.
Right. So Griffen starts off with a Copperline Gorge, and Taylor has a
Creeping Tar Pit.
that.
Taylor on the play with the Tar Pit.
Right.
So Taylor now on his turn 2 has an option. It's afraid to cast a discard spell and have him top deck the exact card he discarded. So this time Taylor keeps his mana open. He does have a mana leak. Griffen plays an island. Probably going to go explore here. Maybe.
Let's
Doesn't
go.
want to run it into.
Let's go exploring.
Doesn't want to run it into mana leak, I guess. But give it a shot anyway.
I'd rather run that in a mana leak than like an Inferno Titan.
True. And again, setting them back early seems a good idea too. If you got the Spell Pierce, that'd be even better. But let it resolve. So he drew a Lotus Cobra off of it. He's looking at the mountain like he doesn't know what set it's from. Where did that come from?
Judge, is this legal in my deck?
And a Preordain from Taylor. Sees, I believe, Doomblade and something else that I missed. Maybe Into the Royal. Tectonic Edge from Taylor, and passes the turn back to Griffen. We're going to see if we can get the deck list situation sorted out as our runner, Megan Holland, has just walked by the booth. So Lotus Cobra gets mana leaked. And I want to say there was a fetch land cracked right there. And a forest.
We're getting the right deck list now. Cobra got mana leak, I'm guessing? Mm-hmm. Seems about right.
And
Second Cobra does not get mana leaked. You always gotta sandbag the shiny one. That's some serious Magic strategy there.
So, Taylor. Looks like he's gonna Doomblade that Cobra, or go for the throat. Yeah, go for the throat. I believe he still has Doomblade as well. Play a Creeping Tar Pit, pass the turn. So, no non-land permanents on board right now. Griffen with an island, forest, and a mountain, and a Copperline Gorge. Taylor with 2 Creeping Tar Pits, a Darkslick Shores, and a Tectonic Edge.
Okay, so... Oh! Alright, so we do have some different stuff here.
Okay. So we're looking at the list.
We got Consecrated Sphinx.
Consecrated Sphinx.
There you go.
Very nice. Taylor does play Consecrated Sphinx. Okay, so there's a Jace from Griffen. And Jace brainstorms.
I just brainstormed into a cupcake.
That's a heck of a top deck.
Yeah, it is a sick top deck. I'm telling you.
So Griffen with the only permanent on board, Jace the Mind Sculptor. If you can only have one permanent on board, Jace the Mind Sculptor is my choice. Sounds like an ad.
It is, in fact, better than all.
Yeah, that song is also on that album, the Gathering. check it out.
Video on YouTube?
It's on Star City Games. Yeah, you can look up the video on YouTube. So, you're going to get a Jace Legend rule. Yeah, Jace Bellerin comes down alongside a Creeping Tar Pit, I believe. A third Creeping Tar Pit? Is that what that is? It looks like it.
Yeah. Or is it a drone category?
That's what I'm trying to tell, like it's got a glare on it. But either way, it came into play tapped. And Griffen fetching yet again. So Griffen now with 6 lands in play. I'm going to say it's double forest, or double mountain island forest, Copperline Gorge. Oh, double island, double mountain forest, Copperline Gorge. That's what Griffen has in play. So he can play any of the Titans that would be applicable to his deck if he has it here.
Yep.
Taylor just with 1 land open, so Spell Pierce isn't going to do it. Nor is Mental Misstep. Griffen playing a Frost Titan. He also, so it looks like he taps down the Tectonic Edge and passes the turn. And Doomblade for the Frost Titan costs 4 mana, passes the turn back. So again, empty board, but Griffen playing a Raging Ravine and a Inferno Titan. I was going to say he has an Inferno Titan in hand, but they played that all so fast I didn't even get a chance to get it in before the Titan came down itself.
Down come the battle cruisers.
Mm-hmm.
Inferno Titan is just such a brutal card to have out.
I think that's why he kept that back over the Frost Titan. He figured
it made his
Frost Titan's
opponent spend
good,
so much mana, you know?
Right. It was perfect because it made him tap out, and even if he had the mana leak, he couldn't play it. And I believe he did have the mana leak, but couldn't play it. Taylor looking in trouble here.
What?
In for 9.
And for at least 9. Yeah. Man.
Did he activate the Raging Ravine too? Is that what happened?
No, he pumped the guy.
Oh, that's right. Pumped the Great Titan.
Yep.
I mean the Inferno Titan. So Taylor playing a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
God, was he thinking am I gonna bounce this dude or what?
Right.
I think you try to brainstorm into a removal spell. I think that's about all he can do.
He's got a mana leak, but
oh, okay. Well,
Griffen could very well drop a land and just pay for it.
Yeah, it's true. If he does,
he does have a land.
Yeah, he does. So
still saves him some.
But he's got the bolt too, so he can just.
What? Yeah, drop it. I mean, he would. Yeah, it's tough.
You can cast Titan Bolt.
Yeah, then that gets mana leak though.
Right.
Doesn't do too much because he's gonna put Taylor to 1. But so he did drop his land. Or wait, why is it like he tapped 5? Oh, he kicked up Burst Lightning,
and that's yeah.
And 3 aside
and
for the mana leak.
3 up. Yeah, that'll just do it. Yep. There we go.
That was a seemingly quick match. I don't know. It seemed very quick to me. Yeah. How much time's left?
Let's find out. Wow, lots of it. 23 minutes.
23 minutes still left in the round. So half. Yeah.
Blazingly fast
Very
match.
fast. I wonder. Any chance we can get another match in with